Pullen.
And I'm Tiffany, darlings.
And we're the DELoL Show here at AllCon 2013.
We love the DELoL Show! AllCon 2013! Yeah!
I'm here with Assassination City, of course, the famous Dixie Witch. Dixie, how you doing today?
I'm very good.
That's enough out of you. Slayer, how you doing today?
I'm doing okay, thanks.
All right, that's the end of the interview. Next time, guys, I'm here with Tiffany with Roll to Play here at AllCon. Tiffany, tell us a little bit about what you do and what Roll to Play is.
Roll to Play is a game store, and I created this because I have a passion of creating a better community and making an impact and a difference.
So did Adolf Hitler. How did that go?
Chris Gale.
Chris Gale, and what do you do?
Well, I'm an Ocarina player, and today I'm cosplaying as Princess Zelda from Twilight Princess.
Wow, that's what a coincidence, because you're dressed as Zelda. But here's something you may or may not know. In the Zelda games, they have an instrument called the Ocarina. Guys, look who I found rummaging through a dumpster in the back of AllCon here at AllCon 2013. It's the show's own Michael Champion. Mike, how you doing today?
Doing great. How are you doing?
Doing all right. Hey, let me handle the questions, dude. I'm the one doing the damn interview here. Okay, so tell us a little bit about what you're working on this weekend.
You know, this is the show where I do commission after commission after commission, and just really bust my butt drawing cool shit for people.
You know, all the stuff you've done, I still haven't seen a DELoL caricature anywhere. What's up with that?
Well, here's the way it works. You know, people got to throw money at me, and then I draw it.
If people would throw money at me in this show, trust me, we would be going your way. You need to find me sponsors so you can make a little money here. Assassination City is every year that I've been here. Y'all have been here as well. So for the people at home that don't know for some reason what roller derby is and are too lazy to open up another tab and just Wikipedia or Google it, what is roller derby?
Well, roller derby is a all-women flat track sport played on roller skates, kind of like a race, but really all you need to know is you skate fast, turn left, and knock bitches down.
Guys, it's Sunday morning here at AllCon 2013. I'm here with Ethan Nahte, one of the writers who's been published in the Publishing Presents Pulp, and you've been in 4 of the novels. Is that correct, Ethan?
Yes, there's 6 novels. The final one just came out, and I'm in 4 of the 6. I would like to think that they would love me for all 6, but I didn't know about them whenever they started the series.
But you've been in the last 4, correct?
Correct. So we have a good working relationship.
Yes, and besides, and I know the guys, the Gabbrishes. Let's just say that they're all right guys and leave it at that. I don't really want to get into it right now.
I don't know them real well. It's not like I hang out with them because I don't live in Dallas any longer.
They live across the street from me. I have to deal with them all the time.
Okay, so you use the parties and the women and all the the dealers. Yeah.
Yes, the women. Yes. I just take the laughing and I dub it in other places where other people didn't laugh.
Yeah. Okay, you can use my laughing.
Okay, perfect, great. Now, Roll to Play, you want to make a better community. Explain what you mean by that.
Well, I see a lot of people doing the video games and there's not a lot of social interaction. So I want to change that and bring people back to the tabletop gaming. And you see it everywhere. It's coming back. And when I walk into my store, I'm seeing people that don't even know each other sit down, get to know each other over a game. And it is so cool.
Jessica Grundy, she's a artist. So as an artist, what do you do?
I do digital paintings, and I paint storybook illustrations. I do book covers, and I do commissions of people's children, and I pretty much just paint nonstop and work nonstop as an artist.
Oh, and how long have you been doing this?
About 5 years nonstop, but I've been artistically inclined my whole life.
Well, that's what everybody says when they finally get into it. So, yeah. And what got you into being an artist?
I guess the need to create and the need to draw and just, you know.
But you didn't feel like building demolition trucks. You felt like painting.
I felt like painting, and I really love, I love eyes and the human face. I love really soft colors.
My favorite letter is the letter L, but you like I a bunch, apparently.
I do.
Go ahead and tell us a little bit about Kirkham is a maid group, and y'all been performing here for a couple of years. What exactly do maid groups do? What can they expect if they come and catch you guys here at Allcon?
The first thing we do is performance. We take popular J-pop and K-pop songs and we take the dances and make formations of our own and perform them, or sometimes we perform original choreography to anime openings or any other songs that we may find interesting and think our audiences will find interesting. And the second thing that we do is we provide cafe service. We provide like cupcakes, waffles, tea, coffee.
Dancing's nice, but I like waffles a little better, I gotta admit, if you haven't been able to see that. How long have you been doing this?
Well, I've been playing the ocarina for about 14 years now. I started out, I learned about it from Ocarina of Time back in 1998, and I grew to love the instrument also just for itself, but of course when anime conventions like this come along, it's a great opportunity to play music that's familiar to fans of the game, and it's also just a lot of fun. Everybody's really nice.
Now, I'm a huge Zelda fan. I have been since the very first game came out in 86. In fact, I still have my original gold cartridge, so I'm a huge fan. And I've noticed that when you were playing along with some recorded tracks the other day, but you're playing the ocarina live, and that was something I'd really honestly never seen before. And we'll show a little bit of that footage in just a second. Now, quick question. Most people don't know this. I want to know, which is out of all these pieces of art, which one do you think is your favorite here on display today?
Probably my all-time favorite is the Ned Stark from Game of Thrones, because I'm a huge Game of Thrones fan. You want me to pull that one up over here?
Yes. Actually, I was gonna correct you though. Interestingly enough, no, your favorite one is this one. I didn't know if you know that or not. How'd you get started?
I've been drawing all my life before I could even read and write. But
now that was only, to be fair, just 2 years ago that you learned to read and write. So let's cop to that.
I'm a retail space, as you can see, but I also have a lot of tables where people are playing games. I also do workshops and seminars and tournaments, and I go out to schools and daycares and teach people how to play games. You see me at conventions. You see me doing fundraisers. You see me talking about gaming for moms that don't know gaming. I'm even hosting Bunko Night for the ladies. You can come into the store. It's a BYOB. You can have dinner.
Bring your own boy toy.
Oh, I like that. No, hubby, I'm just kidding, hubby.
Well, that's the thing. When the new book came out 3 weeks ago when I was here for Con DFW, they said, oh, the book's not going to get here in time. And I said, I've been promoting this book. And then they called me the day as I was driving down and said, we got the books in. So I was at a restaurant with my son, and I get up about the time that the waitress is bringing me our food. And she's like, is there a problem? I said, I got to go out to the parking lot and meet my dealer. She goes, your dealer? I said, yeah, books. So I literally got the books the day of the con, like an hour before I came to the con.
For the people at home that want to find out a little more about Assassination City and roller derby in general, where can they go? I assume online, right? Question answered.
No, acderby.com is our website, and you can buy tickets, you can see pictures of all the teams, and you can sign up for Rec League and try out and kind of get your feet wet with it. So all the info is right there, acderby.com.
And how did you select? Because y'all get to pick interesting names. Nobody goes by their real name. And so how do you select your names?
Dixie Witch is obviously my real name.
That's weird. And how did you select your name, Slayer? Or is your name Samantha Slayer?
My name is not Samantha Slayer.
Well, I don't know where to go with this. We're here with Joe Dalek, available on Facebook. Make sure you locate him. And your name, sir?
My name is Mike Erickson.
And Mike, it looks like you're Joe's handler here, apparently. So what are you and Joe out doing today here at AllCon 2013?
Well, we're here to promote WhoFest 2013. It should be the weekend of the 22nd to the 24th. And November 23rd, 1963, of course, was the first broadcast of Doctor Who, An Unearthly Child.
But y'all are doing WhoFest this year, and of course Joe's going to be out for that. Tell us a little bit about WhoFest and how it came about.
Well, at WhoFest, we decided, actually, a couple of folks thought, okay, well, we need to have a big birthday party. And it started at just a gathering at one of our homes. And then more and more people started getting interested. And now we have a few hundred people already registered and signed up. We'll be airing An Unearthly Child exactly 50 years later. Also, the 50th anniversary specials and episodes that will be coming along with it. We'll be able to show those, and you can watch those with all of your hundreds of Doctor Who fan close friends.
Professionally, I just started doing this about 5 years ago. Just started doing conventions at the suggestion of a friend of mine. The first show I did, I was so green, and started out, just walked in with a stack of typing paper and a handful of Sharpies and a little handwritten sign. And 5 years later, we have the the ostentatious display you see before you now.
Yeah, the large display that runs all the way to the ceiling. I believe you have the tallest table here.
Yeah, at every show, not just here.
In January, I've been a maid for 3 years, but the Kira Kira Moe show has been going on for like almost 3. In May, it will be our 3rd anniversary.
What does Kira Kira Moe mean?
Kira Kira in Japanese means like sparkling or shining, and Moe, literally translated, it means to sprout as from a bud, but it's a term used by otaku in Japan, and it's basically that warm, fuzzy feeling that you get when you look at like puppies or kittens or cute girls in makeup.
Sparkly, warm, fuzzy puppy feeling.
Yeah, basically.
I assume y'all are on the Facey book.
Yes, we are on the Facebooks. You just gotta type in ace and ass. I'm so drunk still. Assassination City Roller Derby in a little search bar, and it'll come up. I don't have the URL memorized.
That's okay. We can probably put a link right here on the bottom of the screen like magic. It's 2013 there. So anything else y'all need people at home or young girls to know about roller derby?
Come to our bout, check it out. You can have a good time, sign up to be in rec league, maybe be a ref.
It's very somber, almost a little macabre at points, but then very beautiful as well. How did you develop your style?
It just sort of happened. There was a long time where I didn't feel like I had my own style until I started doing conventions, and I had all my art out on the table together, and then I realized that it all actually looked like it went together, and that I had, without me even knowing it, developed my own style. I do a combination of digital painting and photo manipulation, so that's where I get the sort of like 3D effect. I use a lot of photo texture in backgrounds and for texture work. For some of them, I'll actually, if I'm doing a portrait of someone's child, I'll actually take features from their face and work them into the portrait so you get really real eyes. Somewhere along the line, the painting and the photo manipulation got mixed into one, and I just go back and forth, and some are more of one and less of the other. Some are just straight photo manipulation with very little painting. Some are almost all painting with just photo textures. It depends on what mood I'm in.
How long did it take you to become proficient at the instrument?
Well, I would say probably about maybe a month or two to be able to just play the basic notes and be able to stay in tune consistently. And of course, over the years, I developed more technique, and it takes a long time to really become good at something. But I would say just to be proficient with it, not very long at all.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. And when you were giving performances yesterday, you were able to play some Legend of Zelda songs. You were able to play some Mario songs. Can you give us a quick little medley here, real fast? Okay,
sure, no problem.
Very impressive. I got to say, very impressive. How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this since 2009, but we opened the store space for the first time June last year. I'm not even a year old, and I'm already looking for a bigger space.
You don't look a day over 4 months. So how did you get into role play or into board games?
Well, I've always been a gamer, and I stopped when I got married and started my career and things.
Now, is being a gamer different than being a player? And explain the difference.
Okay, one, you're picking up people for love, and in the other, you're rolling.
Love, that's a nice way of putting it. Love.
Because what I found is that a lot of young people who sign up to perform with us have found a place where they belong and found a place where they can grow as people.
Like a cult, and you're the leader? Would that be an accurate description of? So I noticed there's the uniform, right? There's the heavily there's the whole everybody has to have sex with each other, right? That I'm pretty sure I heard about or read about I've seen videos on the internet, and so tell us a little bit about your cult.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Give our 3 people at home that watch the show, tell them how they can get in touch with you or where they can find out more about you.
Yeah, you can go to michaelchampion.net. It's myname.net. I try to make it real easy for everybody out there.
And michaelchampion.net.
Yeah.
Very easy. Mike, I want to say thanks. It's always a pleasure when you're on the show. I mean, for you. I mean, what a treat for you, for me to come out here and interview you. So I want to say that you're welcome, and I hope you have fun All-Con 13, man.
Absolutely, man.
All right, thanks. I'll do that one more time. Thanks for stopping in. It's always a real pleasure to see you every year, man. And I got to admit, it is very, very fascinating. And I mean, the fact that I love the game, and that's been an interesting instrument to see somebody who can play it so prevalently, you know, and with such grace, and to watch you actually perform, it was a real treat. And so I want to say thanks for appearing here at All-Con on the DELoL show, and we'll definitely have you in studio. Kyle, once again, you people are a lot of fun, and every time we come and we see you guys, it's a real joy. And of course, most of them are really sweet, except for what's her name. We all know who we're talking about. You know who we're talking about, you. Dixie, once again, I appreciate you being on, and I want to say it was a real pleasure for y'all to be interviewed by me, and y'all must feel so gracious. So I want to say you're welcome. Guys, you've been watching the DELoL show at All-Con 2013. Taff, how'd you feel?
Amazing time, fun time as always. Favorite convention still?
Yeah, still my favorite convention, all it does. Thanks for watching. We'll be here next year.
Hi, I'm Reese, and I'm doing the outside bathroom interviews. Oh, hi, sir.
Hi.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
No, that's fine.
Okay. What's your name?
I'm Pullen, host of the DELoL show.
Cool. What do you do?
I'm host of the DELoL show.
How long have you been doing this?
Geez, about 2 or 3 years now. You can watch us at deepelemonair.com every Sunday, 2 to 3. Yeah, that's what we've been doing. So we're a comedy show with special guests, and we do interviews and reviews of stuff.
Why do you do this?
Well, for the money, for the fame. I've recently started dating Megan Fox, and that was kind of a big reason I got into this.
One more question.
Yeah.
What were you doing in there?
You know what? Thank you. This interview's over. Right.
Or was it 1 or number 2?
The best part is, here's what people don't realize about, or some people don't think about is I can edit out any of the offensive stuff, but I never do. That's, on a comedy show, that's what you want to keep. The worst stuff, when people flub up, they're like, oh, can we do that again? We can, but I'm going to keep that one. That's the one I'm going to go with.
Well, I have no pride, so whatever you want to use and whatever I said that I messed up on.
You're a little like the first half of The Lion King. You're Simba. You don't have any pride. That was a long one to go for a joke there.
Come on, run, come here, kids. You too, faster, quick.
If you're either going to go, you got to stay over on that side for like 5 minutes, or you can hurry quickly.
You're not talking to me.
Oh, we are talking to you, little boy. Come on, move it.
Careful, don't trip on the cord.
People are doing things. She even said don't trip on the cord.
All right,
and that's all. That's gonna go in the outtakes, by the way. Just so you know, that'll at the end. I'm gonna tag that on there, especially me calling him little boy, little man.